you. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Cheers. Another Wednesday club. What is up? Hi, Carmen. Hi, Lizzie and Jane. Kimberly. Katie. Diane. Tracy. Keel? Is that how you say that? Hey, guys. Woo! Check me out. Look at this. I gotta say, anybody that ordered one of these things, these Humans Were Here holiday sweatshirts, I'm not joking. This is like, we got them yesterday, finally. I know it took forever. But they are the most comfortable sweatshirt I've seriously ever worn. It's like fleece on the inside. Like, I wanted to get like a nicer sweatshirt. I didn't want to just go with like a basic, you know, like a basic Gildan or something like that. I wanted to go a little bit like high end with it. And I'm like so glad I did, because it is so awesome and comfortable. They turned out great. So I'm excited. You guys should have your tracking numbers. I have to like manually put them in. It's kind of annoying, but it's all good. It's part of the process. But I'm going to do that tonight after the Wednesday club. So in the next few hours, you guys should all have tracking numbers and stuff. Everybody that ordered these. So thank you guys, as always, for your support and stuff. Whew, cutting it kind of close with these for Christmas, I know, but you should be getting them, you know, with plenty of time to wear them. So thank you. And I also just had to say that I finally got these in as well. The TLB albums, we put these up for pre-order because making vinyl takes so freaking long. So we put these up for pre-order. We announced, I think, in August. And literally, I had these for a few weeks, but finally got these in also yesterday. It was like Christmas. We got the sweatshirts in and the Blood and Sand vinyl for TLB on the same day. And it just came out looking so incredible. So super stoked. So everybody that ordered the TLB packages, those are also getting shipped out this week, hopefully tomorrow, but definitely by Friday. So all the old orders and everything on Humans Were Here is going to be, oh, I got the Blood and Sand t-shirt is beautiful. I love this color scheme, super cool. So yeah, everything, all the orders that you guys are waiting for are gonna be shipped out by this week. So it's gonna be so nice to have like an empty inbox, because all those TLB pre-orders have been sitting there for, like I said, since August, because we've been waiting for the vinyl. So hope everybody's doing good. Gotta say, this is Every Second Counts week. But before I get into Plain White Tees stuff, we just announced on Humans Were Here that we are doing a holiday spectacular show. We're doing a live show, like a full-on concert, all 4 artists on the label. I guess there's technically 5 artists on the label, but 4 artists on the label are gonna perform live. And like TLB, for example, it's like full band. It's not acoustic. It's like full-on live. So you guys check out humanswerehere.com. That's the new, the latest thing that we're promoting, but it's gonna be super fun. We're gonna do it live, like talking. There's gonna be giveaways. There's gonna be, you know, of course, chatting actually more than I do on here, because here I can't really read the comments, but for that we'll be up close and hanging out with you guys. And like I said, at least, what'll that be? At least 12 live performances from, you know, 3 from each artist, and maybe a surprise or 2, I don't know. So yeah, please check out humanswerehere.com. It's on December 20th, by the way. December 20th. We're going to do it at 4 p.m. Central Time, so that, you know, people in the UK, I know there's a lot of people, you know, kind of in other parts of the world. And we figured right in the middle of the day in Chicago is kind of like, you know, earlier over here, later over here, but we figured that would be the best time. So yeah, so, okay, that's it. So check out humanswerehere.com. Holiday Spectacular live show. We're, you know, ending 2020 with a bang. Trying to just bring as much joy as we can to this holiday season, because I know it's crazy for everybody. It's super different this year. But I'm still, you know, trying to stay stay positive and get into the spirit of Christmas and the holidays and everything. So hopefully you guys are as well. But yeah, let's move into Every Second Counts week. So I guess there was a problem this week. The voting thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it either like got hacked or it like stopped working. It like deleted all the songs or something. So it was kind of a pain in the ass, and like I figured the best way, the best thing to do was, since I kind of knew because of all the past Wednesday clubs, I think a few of your guys' most favorite songs of Plain White Tees basically are on Every Second Counts. That's why I was so excited about this week to see what you guys would pick and everything. But so we have no voting results. We know that Our Time Now was number one when it all crashed and stuff, or got hacked or whatever the hell happened. So I'm going to end tonight with Our Time Now. And so I just kind of made a set list, like I said last week, kind of thinking, about what you guys hear that siren outside? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, boy. There it goes. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, I just kind of made my own set list. Like I said, I kind of know what songs. I think I have a good idea of what your guys' favorite songs are. So hopefully I got all your favorites on there. But before I start playing, of course, wanted to go check out the album like we do every week. Man, this is awesome. I love this. This was our major label debut. So we just got signed to Hollywood Records, making this album. I remember we recorded some of it in a studio called The Pass, which is a studio where Tom Petty recorded some of his albums. I believe Free Fallin' was actually recorded at the same studio we recorded Every Second Counts. So that was a big deal for us. Tim especially is a huge Tom Petty fan. So for us to get to record in the same studio, it's like the little things you geek out about, So that was super fun. And we did like half the album there. And then we finished off the album in like, in our producer Johnny K, his studio here in Chicago. We did some of it here. And then we also did it, this is the most random thing, in some like home, I don't even remember what the deal was. It was like a barn. But it was like an actual barn where there was like animals running around and stuff. And there was like all kinds of like weird animals on this property. And we recorded, I don't know if it was like our budget was probably kind of small because we were like, just got signed to a major label. So they didn't want to like spend a bunch of money on us. So we like started at the nice, Tom Petty recording studio. And then we moved to the barn after that, like some guy's like home studio, I think. But it was super cool and super, it was a good memory. And then we finished it off, like I said, at Johnny K's, our producer studio back here in Chicago. Just some, final tweaks and edits and stuff here. So yeah, definitely a memorable recording process. And yeah, the artwork is just super cool. I remember having a conversation with Ennie. Her name was Ennie, the art director at Hollywood Records. And just kind of talking about like, ideas and like the idea of kind of being like a sketched out, like somebody doodling in a notebook and stuff. So that's kind of where she came up with the, some of these designs. Like she made this collage of our photos and then just kind of doodled behind it and stuff. It came out really cool. Yeah, see how the album even is almost like the CD, I'm sorry, is like just kind of random doodles. Pretty cool. And yeah, awesome photos. This photo session was great. I got a little surprise for you guys in a second after we go through this, but look at these guys. Look at these guys. And I love how even that is like it's like a band photo, but it's also like a collage. It's like put together, with the little PWTs. Like it literally looks like somebody just kind of doodling and making their own little scrapbook kind of thing. Yeah. Super cool red velvet cupcake. I remember we had those at the photo shoot. Those were at the photo shoot for when we wrapped. We all had some cupcakes. It was awesome. See this guy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, every band member kind of has their little shot. We got Tim over here. with all the lyrics kind of handwritten on random piece of paper. Got Mikey. I love that picture of Mike. He's got like a little, his shirt is all kiss, like girls' lips, you know, lipstick, and then he's got a little kiss on his cheek. I don't know if you guys can see that, but super cool. And then we got Dave and Damar here. I love the shot of, here's Damar, and then Dave, literally he was getting, his shirt was like getting, what do you call that? Like a lint remover. So he's like laughing about that, and the photographer happened to catch that moment, and that's, you know, what they decided to go with for the book. Super cool. Yeah, and then all this, all the, you know, like all the boring stuff, thank yous, and you know, recorded at. Oh, here, maybe I can find out where that studio was. Oh my God, it's so dark and small. Slide Away Music Studio. I think that was like the barn place. Slide Away Music Studio. And then of course, the pool table photo. Love that one. But yeah, so check this out. This is a cool thing that I pulled out for you guys that I've had. It was under my bed, all dusty. Here, I'll show you the box too. Check this out. So, to any Jew, that's the art director at Hollywood Records, the plain white tees, right? So, here is all of the photos from Every Second Counts. It's cool. They came in like little sheets like this, and then we went through and kind of picked our favorites. Look, here's all the pool table shots. You know, they set us up, and each take is a little, or each shot is a little bit different, you know? Like, Tom, put your chin up a little bit. Or, you know, Damar, do this. Here's Tim and Damar kind of hanging. So yeah, it's really cool to kind of go through these and see. It's crazy to think that, like, you know, all of these pictures, like here, look, I'm circled in this one. See that? So they must have like used that for something because they circled me. But like to see all of these pictures that were taken. Oh, here's Dave. Here's Dave's shot, and then you got the one down here. Where is it? With the lint brush, and then that's the one they use. See? So that's kind of cool. Me, yeah. There's all individuals here. Let's see if there's anything else kind of fun. Oh, you guys know these photos for sure. Actually, no, there was one in here I saw that was like, yeah. Oh, come on, where is it? Crazy to think that all these photos were taken for like literally only like, you know, maybe like 20 of them to be used total, you know? All right, of course I'm not seeing what I was going to show you guys. It was like this, the picture of that time. Oh, here you go. You guys have probably seen this photo of us, but there's like all the different little versions there. And I guess whatever circled down there, it must be the one they went with. But yeah, super cool just to see these. It's like, what would have happened if we chose differently? If we circled that one instead of, you know, the one that got picked? Would fate have been any different, or does it matter? I don't know. It's crazy. But pretty cool little keepsake to have from our first major label, you know, photo shoot, our first experience on a major label. All right, so there you go. That's the little time capsule for this week for you guys. And as you guys know, I think I mentioned it last week, the album only has 12 songs, and Hey There Delilah was not on the album when we put the album out. It later got stripped onto the album because it was just growing and growing, and luckily we had a very smart A&R guy and a very smart head of the label, because they were able to get the rights to the song because they knew it was a hit, and because we were on a smaller label before this, you know, we were on Fearless Records before this, and Fearless was kind of smaller, a lot smaller back then. And so I kind of explained this last week, I think, but Delilah, you know, it blew up for us when we were on Fearless, but Fearless, because they were a smaller label, could only kind of take it to a certain point. And then Hollywood came in, and we had a hit with them with our first single, Hate. And then it was at a show where the head of A&R, or I'm sorry, the head of the label was at the show, and then we played Hey There Delilah, and the whole crowd was singing along, and the head of the label goes, "What song is this? Do we have this song?" And it was his actual decision to say that should be the next single. And so yeah, thanks to him being at some random show, and especially thanks to the fans and the crowd for always singing along to that song and just always letting us know that, like, yeah, that's the one, guys, you know? When we're like, no, we're like a rock band, we don't want to do these acoustic songs, you guys would always make sure to tell us, like, yeah, we like that one, and we like that one, you know? So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, we took Delilah off of the voting list this week since it was more, you know, we played it for the All That We Needed week, so figured we'd keep it just to for the purists out there, you know? Figured we'd leave it at the official original album of Every Second Counts. But since the voting got, you know, messed up anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. Whew. All right, I'm going to start getting into some music. Cheers, you guys. So yeah, like I said, I had to kind of make the set list up off of what I think you guys would want. Ooh, I know you guys like to see the guitar and stuff. Yeah, for anybody just joining, say I don't know what happened if we were hacked, or you know, the whatever, like the voting, you know, tracking system failed us or something, whatever happened this week. So all of the votes were lost, all the songs were like deleted or something. So I know Our Time Now was the head song by far, I guess, as of yesterday before all this went down. So I'm going to end today with Our Time Now. And for the rest of the songs, the other 4 songs, I just am choosing what I think you guys would have picked. Which is basically like my favorite songs off the album as well. Actually, I shouldn't say that. But yeah, anyway. But I love that you guys don't know what I'm going to play. Because I kind of hated that, like, you guys knew what the voting was. I liked it when we started the Wednesday Club, when it was like, I felt like it was a surprise. So, surprise, surprise. I'm going to start out with Write You a Song. Because every time I put this one on the list for voting for the Wednesday Club, you guys have picked it as your #1 song. So, here you go. I'm going to start out with this one. From the Every Second Counts album, this is track, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Track 9? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Track 9. This is Write You a Song. I don't know how to make lots of money. I got debts that I'm trying to pay. Can't buy you nice things like big diamond rings, but that don't mean much anyway. I can't give you the house you've been dreaming. If I could, I would build it alone. I'd be out there all day, just a hammering away to make us a place of our own. I will write you a song. That's how you'll know that my love is still strong. I will write you a song, and you'll know from the song that I just can't go on without you. I don't know that I'd make a good soldier. I don't believe in being violent and cruel. I don't know how to fight, but I'll draw blood tonight if somebody tries hurting you. I'll write you a song. That's how you'll know that my love is still strong. I will write you a song, song that I just can't go on without you. Now that it's out on the table, money. I don't know all the right things to do. I can't say where we'll go, but the one thing I know is how to be a good man to you. Until I die, that's what I'll do. I will write you a song. That's how you'll know that my love is still strong. I will write you a song, and you'll know from the song that I just can't go on without. I will write you a song. That's how you'll know that my love is still strong. I will write you a song, and you'll know from the song that I just can't go on without you. Write you a song from Every Second Counts. Oh yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for that non-request that I just assumed was your request. Oh yeah. All right, this next song. Thank you guys. I love the applause comes in way late. So when I first finished the song, I'm like, oh no, they didn't like it. So maybe if you guys could, like, just start the applause when I'm like in the last chorus. So that way it shows up to me, like, you know, when I finish the song, like, you know. Applause! The crowd goes wild. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do it because I know you're enjoying the songs. You're probably, I'm hoping you guys, in my mind, you're like all at home, like singing along and like really like feeling it and like, you know, around people you love and like, I don't know, just feeling good. So don't worry about me. This isn't about me. This is about you guys. So I appreciate the applause, but you do it on your time, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna take some water for this one because this next two songs are pretty high up in my register. And when I was playing through these songs earlier today, like my voice literally just kind of crapped out when I was going through this one. So hopefully, hopefully that won't happen. So. But this is what I would assume. Gosh, my hair today. I just got out of the shower right before I came on. I've been running around all day, getting the shirts shipped, packing shirts, shipping shirts, putting the finishing touches on the holiday spectacular that we just announced. If you guys are just showing up, Humans Were Here are doing a holiday spectacular show on December 20th, live show with all the artists. You got Million Miler, you got TLB, you got Fairview, you got Jessica Jarrell, all doing 3 songs each, and we're hanging out, doing giveaways, shout outs, all kinds of stuff. So go to humanswerehere.com and get tickets there. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that. But yeah, just a lot of these last few days have just been a lot of just, you know, getting shipments and setting up stuff. But I feel good. It's like that's what the holidays that's what happens, right? Like it's a bunch of running around, it's a bunch of craziness. Even though we can't really run around too much this year, doesn't mean it can't be crazy and eventful. But anyway, this is the next song that I assumed you guys would pick. This is called Friends Don't Let Friends Dial Drunk. Here we go. Very beautiful words, but actions speak louder. In case you haven't heard, I'm all alone while you're out on the town drinking with your friends. You can say all these beautiful things, but they don't mean nothing. No, they don't mean a thing. Gotta back it up. You keep backing down. Tell me how this ends. going. Then you say goodbye, I'm heated up, and you just leave me there to take care of myself. Don't get mad, don't get all wound up, just get your act together. Oh baby, give it up, just let me know if I should hit the road, or if you want my help. If you think it's possible, then anything is possible. But I think you're impossible, I hope you prove me wrong. You only call me after you've had a few. Only wanna hang out when you got nothing to do. Don't tell me you love me and act like you don't. Oh, if you really want me, you just gotta let me know. Me when there's no one around, you only wanna come up when you know I'm going down. Don't tell me you love me and act like you don't. Oh, if you really want me, you just gotta let me know. You gotta show me you mean it, if you really mean it. You're talking to me like you need it, and I don't believe it. You only call me after you've had a few. You only wanna hang out when you got nothing to do. Don't tell me you love me and act like you don't. Oh, if you really want me, you just gotta let me know. Call me when there's no one around. You only wanna come up when you know I'm going down. Don't tell me you love me, act like you don't. Oh, if you really want me, you just gotta let me know. Oh, if you really want me, you just gotta let me know. Woo! I made it. Oh, perfect timing, you guys. The applause. Oh my God. Incredible. Thank you. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was Friends Don't Let Friends, Dial Drunk, track number 5. Track number 5 off of this, our most successful album of our career, Every Second Counts. I think, boy, when we were on this album, it was real close to going platinum. It was, it's a gold record for us, but I know we've sold like, at the time, like 800 or almost 900,000 of these. And of course, to go platinum, gold is 500,000, platinum is 1 million. So I guarantee you by now, with all the streaming and stuff like that added in there, I'm gonna just go ahead and say a platinum record right here, platinum album. Yeah. Might have to call Hollywood. We need some plaques. Come on, guys. Let's get some platinum plaques for Every Second Counts. Got the gold one hanging at my mom's house still, the gold record. Okay, cool. It's not about the plaques, you guys. It's not about the sales. It's about this right here. It's about the Wednesday Club. It's about the connection. About having fans that show up every week and vote and participate and leave comments and leave emoji applause. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys. But by selling a lot of records, then you know that your music is, you know, appreciated by a lot of people, which is awesome. And I am sure, I know all you guys know the songs and love these songs. So I appreciate you knowing the album in whatever capacity if you bought it. By the way, this album, you know how we just put All That We Needed out on vinyl? This album, our biggest album of our career, not on vinyl. What the hell? We need to do what we did for All That We Needed for Every Second Counts. Yeah, Every Second Counts, Stop, and Wonders of the Younger all need a vinyl release. Let's make it happen, guys. Come on, petition. No, you don't have to petition, but that'd be cool, right? To have all those on vinyl. All right, next up on my list, I'm gonna take another swig of water because this one is, I think, even higher than Friends. Oh yeah. radio smash ever. Yeah, this is the song that kind of started it all for us. At least as far as like radio and mainstream success, you know. On the indie label, we had a really strong like underground grassroots following, you know, because we toured our butts off for years with Stop and All That We Needed. So yeah, this is kind of the song that you know, that took us from like small indie band to more of like mainstream, you know, mainstream band, and paved the way, of course, for Hey There Delilah to be the big hit that it was. So yeah, so I'll always have a fond, you know, a little soft spot in my heart for this song. Plus, I love this song. It's super fun. I'm proud of the writing, the chords and stuff, you know, all the geeky songwriter stuff I always talk about. You know, I love the way this song kind of rolls out. Okay, so again, not feeling super singy good today, but I'm gonna just try to get through it my best. This is Hate. Here we go. Love, 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 love. Woo! You were everything I wanted. You were everything a girl could be. Then you left me broken hearted. Now you don't mean a thing to me. All I wanted was your love, 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 love. Hate is a strong word, but I really, really, really don't like you. And now that it's over, I don't even know what I liked about you. I brought you around, and you just brought me down. Hate is a strong word, but I really, really, really don't like you. I really don't like you. I thought that everything was perfect. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? I thought you thought that I was worth it, but now I think a little differently. All I wanted was your love, 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 love. Hate is a strong word, but I really, really, really don't like you. And now that it's over, I don't even know what I liked about you. I brought you round, and you just brought me down. guys were way too early on your applause that time. I was like, all I wanted, what? Wait, why are they clapping already? Love, love. No, but I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got 2 more songs. 2 more songs. My voice is like cracking. 2 more songs. Oh yeah, water. Singer's best friend right here. Oh yeah. So yeah, okay, so this next, I guess I'll just keep on rolling, right? You guys don't need the, feel like I've had enough story time today. Again, every time I put this song on the voting list, it's been voted number 1 as well. Again, I feel like you guys, every second counts. Obviously, like I was just saying, it's our most successful album. But I definitely think it's one of our albums that definitely connected the most. You know, the song, I think my songwriting was really, really strong on this one. And it was very like, you know, a lot of these songs are kind of like, I don't want to say simple, but they're like, I don't know, focused maybe. Like Write You a Song. There's a lot of chords in that song, but the message is so singular. And I think a lot of these songs kind of have that. Hate, kind of the same way, you know, like the chords are a little bit more complicated than some of our songs. Again, kind of geeky musician talk, songwriter talk. But the lyrics are just super dumbed down and just simple. Not even dumbed down, I don't want to say it like it's a bad thing, but just super direct and simple. You know, there's no real like, I'm going to be poetic and say this thing in some really, you know, creative way. No, it's more like just, I'm just going to say it how it is. Not that I don't do that anymore or anything, but just with this record, I feel like whatever it was, maybe it was the momentum coming off of All That We Needed. Maybe it was the excitement of signing to a major label, Hollywood Records, you know. But it just all kind of came together to make this album, and I feel like it's a really strong one for us. Maybe not, of course I have my favorites. You guys know I always talk about Wonders of the Younger being like one of my favorite albums. But yeah, I mean, I love them all. You know, I really am proud of the work that the Play My Tees has done. So, and yeah, this album is definitely among my favorites as well. You know, it's like song for song going through it. It's like, oh, I love that one. Oh, I love that. Oh man, I love that song. So yeah, it's no surprise that when I put a lot of these songs on the lists in past Wednesday clubs, you guys have usually voted all of them to like number 1, like your most voted for songs. So thank you for listening and for voting and all that stuff. Speaking of, I love these songs. Are you guys listening or checking out my podcast? I made a podcast called I Effin' Love That Song. And I think there's like 5 or 6 of the episodes already aired. There's a few more in the can. I'm going to start up again soon. Yeah, I'm just basically, I get to geek out with songwriter friends of mine over like some song that they wrote that like, you know, I love basically. Like I talked to Evan Bogart, who wrote the song Halo, Beyonce's song. Let's see. I talked to Tim Lopez, who wrote the song Rhythm of Love, one of my all-time favorites. Who the heck else? There's some one of my best friends. This hasn't aired yet, this episode, but I talked to my buddy that I've written a lot of Plain White T's songs with, actually, my buddy Chris Tompkins, who wrote the Carrie Underwood song Before He Cheats. So that's going to be an upcoming episode of I Effin' Love That Song. So you guys got to check that out if you haven't. It's kind of fun, and you get to just see me be like a fanboy and talking about songs and geeking out and stuff. So pretty cool. But all right, next song. It's in the key of A, and it is track 12. Let me just make sure there's 12 songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Track 12, the last song on the album before we stripped on Hey There Delilah, of course. It's funny that Hey There Delilah ended up getting stripped onto this album and being track 13, and it happened to be track 13 on All That We Needed. So, lucky 13. Maybe 13 is my lucky number. Maybe our next album, Play My Tees album, has got to have 13 songs on it. What do you think? That seems to be our recipe for success. It's not about the songs, it's about how many, you know, quantity, not quality, right? All right, anyway, this is Let Me Take You There. Here we go. I know a place that we can go to, a place where no one knows you, they won't know who we are. I know a place that we can run to and do those things we want to, they won't know who we are. Let me take you there. I wanna take you there. I know a place that we've forgotten, a place we won't get caught in. They won't know who we are. They won't know who we are. I know a place where we can hide out and turn our hearts inside out. They won't know who we are. Let me take you there. I wanna take you there. Hold on, I got a thing on my screen. Uh-oh, my battery's running out. Let me take you there. Take you there. Take you there. Ooh. I know a place we'll be together and stay this young forever. They won't know who we are. Let me take you there. I wanna take you there. Let me take you there. Take you there. Take you there. We can get away to a better place if you let me take you there. We can go right now, 'cause every second counts. Girl, just let me take you there. Take you there. Woo! Let Me Take You There. Track 12 off of Every Second Counts. The final song on the album, to those purists out there that had the album and that knew of Plain White Tees before Hey There Delilah got stripped onto the album. So yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Good applause timing. That was pretty good. It was pretty a little late, but it was good. So maybe split the difference there, you guys, okay? Awesome. I got one more song for today's Wednesday Club, and you guys already know what it is because this is your most voted song before the system got hacked or the system failed or whatever happened. But before I sing this song, I'm just going to, one more time, give a shout out to the Humans Were Here Christmas show that's happening December 20th. Get your tickets now at humanswerehere.com. Live performances from Million Miler, Fairview, TLB, and Jessica Jarrell, along with a couple surprises and some giveaways. We're going to be giving away merch. We're going to be, hanging out, talking to you guys, answering comments, It's going to be just a super fun holiday celebration. And if you guys can't actually be present to watch it on that date, the link, like it's going to, once we go after the live performance happens, it's going to just be, have a private link still that you can use through the end of the year. So if you miss it, or if you have to work that day or whatever it is, you can still watch it whenever you want. You just won't be able to participate with like the live part of it, like the giveaways and stuff. But you can watch the show at a later date if you got all Christmas stuff going on or whatever. So go to humanswerehere.com and buy a ticket if you guys want to come and hang and be a part of that event. Also, these were shipped today, so look out in a few hours for your tracking numbers if you guys ordered these. Got the TLB vinyl; those are going to be shipped out. And also, one little fun fact, if you guys noticed, I got a little bit of the mustache going today. And I think you guys that followed close, you know what the mustache means. Might have a Million Miler surprise coming soon. So if you guys, that's my 80s side project for those of you guys, those of you that don't know, Million Miler. That's my solo project. It's like my 80s fantasy. Basically, Plain White Tees with Parallel Universe, we kind of went for that like nostalgic kind of 80s synthy vibe. And so I just kind of decided to make a whole solo project like with that kind of vibe, and it's super fun. So if you haven't checked out Million Miler, please do. But yeah, the mustache means Millie's in the house. So you guys look for an announcement. If you guys don't follow Million Miler, at million.miler.music on Instagram, look for an announcement very soon, as well as a live performance for the Humans Christmas show. So anyway, lots of fun stuff going on. You'd think with the holidays we'd all be like relaxing, but no, it's craziness, of course, as always. But again, thank you guys for being here on the Wednesday Club. See you next week. I know. So next week, I might as well just kind of announce it. I think next week I'm gonna do the voting. We're gonna figure out the voting thing, because next week I really need you guys, your votes, because we're gonna do like the EPs week. We're gonna do Shoulda Gone to Bed EP. We're gonna do the Hey There Delilah EP, and we're gonna do the bonus tracks off of Parallel Universe. So it's gonna be a really fun voting week next week. Yeah, kind of like the EPs and B-sides week. So yeah, that's gonna be next week's Wednesday Club. So hopefully you guys we'll figure out the voting thing so you can vote, because I'm kind of interested to know what you're gonna pick. But anyway, this is your most requested song this week off of the Every Second Counts album. This is track 1. This is our first, our first song on our biggest album. So I guess the first track is very important on a record. So this is the one that starts it all out. Thank you guys again, as always. Love you. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Woo. There will be no rules tonight. If there were, we'd break them. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Let's get down to it. Nervous hands and anxious smiles. I can feel you breathing. This is right where we belong. Turn up the music. Oh, 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 oh. This is a dance for all the lovers, taking a chance for one another. Finally, it's our time now. These are the times we'll remember, breaking the city's heart together. Finally, it's our time now. It's our time now. This is more than just romance. It's an endless summer. I can feel the butterflies leading me through it. Take my heart, I'll take your hand as we're falling under. This is an addiction, girl. Let's get into it. Oh, 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 oh. This is a dance for all the lovers, taking a chance for one another. Finally, it's our time now. These are the times that we'll remember, breaking the city's heart together. Finally, it's our time now. It's our time now. Oh my God, my voice. you know what? Since it's kind of not live, I'm going to take a sip of water so I can finish this song. I forgot my water before the song. And then I guess it is live, but, you know, not really. Oh, 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 yeah! Oh, 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 oh. This is a dance for all the lovers, taking a chance for one another. Finally, it's our time now. Woo! These are the times that we'll remember, but breaking the city's heart together. Finally, it's our time now. It's our time now. Our time now. Our time now. Our time. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Finally, it's our time now. Woo. Oh yeah, a little voice crack in the middle, that's okay. Our time now, most requested song kind of the week. Love you guys. Thank you for not laughing too hard at me when I mess up like that. I feel like I sing pretty good on the Wednesday Club, so a little mess up here and there, it's okay. But love you, thank you always for tuning in. Hope everybody is staying safe, getting into the Christmas spirit. Sweatshirts are on their way, so hopefully this will help. You know, wearing this thing, I'm telling you, the most comfortable shirt I've ever worn. It is so awesome. I don't think I'll probably wear it next week and the week after that, all up until Christmas. But yeah, love you guys. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. HumansWereHere.com, the Christmas show, December 20th, gonna be awesome. And let's see, awesome Every Second Counts week. Thank you to Every Second Counts, because this is the album that really launched Plain White Tees. So always holds a near and dear place in my heart, special spot. And look at these guys. Look at those guys. No glare. Too much glare, sorry. Couple of kids figuring it out. Love it. All right, love you guys. Have an awesome week. And yeah, see you next Wednesday.